Welcome to Triple Coverage Podcast. I'm your host, Ray. And just like every other day, I got my two co-hosts with me. EIU's very own, the worm himself. Got my
You
dog Gully
already
in the
know.
building. Then I got the best producer in the land. I got my dog Bubba in this bitch.
What's the
Fellas, how y'all
word?
feeling?
Good, man. We
Chilling,
good.
man. Chilling.
Another day in the
clock right
office.
now. We're going to get it
All
done.
right, we're going to jump off, man. We're going to jump off. Knicks pull off OT comeback after being down 22 with 7 minutes left in game one.
Talk to him, Ray.
Bubba, where you think shit went wrong right here?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. They crumbled. That I wouldn't even say second half, bro. The closing minutes. I think that goes down. That goes to coaching a little bit. They got comfortable. They got lax. The final 7 minutes of the game. Shit, man. They was up 22 points. Knicks even came back. When they came back overtime, they went on like a 9-0 run in overtime. And at that point, I just think they defense just fell apart, man, because they was playing so good up until that point. The matchups was looking great. They held some of their big stars, like OG. He had 3 points before halftime. Cat had 13. He had just got in double digits in the fourth quarter. So obviously Brunson gonna be Brunson. Mitch looked good. He always play good against the Knicks. Harden, like Cleveland supporting cast, didn't even play good. Honestly, you could almost question like if just two more players play halfway decent for the Cavs, do they still win that game? But you can't give up. You can't blow a 22-point lead, 23-point lead in the final 7 minutes of that game. Just a crazy stat I saw, bro. Harden played 188 playoff games. Up until that point, he's had more turnovers than field goals in 48 of those games. That's 25%. That means a quarter of the time, Harden is going to have more turnovers than field goals. And last night was just an attribute to that stat. That's crazy to me. That's how I feel about it. I mean, I wasn't really high on Harden anyway, so I can give y'all that flow.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flat out put this entire game in James Harden in James Harden hands. James Edward Harden Jr. This nigga is
Hey, that's
terrible.
his middle name for real?
Yeah, this nigga is terrible. Like, bro, I don't care about the MVP. I don't care about the 11-time All-Star shit, 3-time scoring champ, top 75. I don't care about none of that shit. Regular season, you hoop. But when it comes to playoffs, he is one of the worst legends when it comes to playoffs, period. Like, in the last 8 games, bro, damn near average 5 turnovers per game. Up 22 points in the fourth quarter, they just flat out win at James Harden. He ain't never been known for defense, but bro, you gotta give them something to work with. Like, you gotta get him something. I ain't gonna say the Cavs played bad as a team because they didn't play bad as a team, but James Harden played so bad that the shit was like you couldn't replace that shit with nothing else. James Harden shot 5 for 16 and you was 1 for 8 from 3. That shit is unacceptable. Like, it's just what we already knew about James Harden already. Like, bro is just not good in the playoffs. And now we didn't expect nothing to change because you got help. But Cavs brought James Harden in almost expecting him to give Donovan Mitchell like some type of relief. Like Gully said in the previous pod, like you expect what you expect from Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Like, they gonna give you what they gonna give you. They not no 20, 25 point scores a night. Sometimes they perform good. Sometimes they just have normal games. But James Harden has to have better games in the playoffs. And I just think it's already cemented that what he gives us is what he's gonna give us. This shit is just flat out unacceptable, bro. And I'm done with it. I'm not even gonna look for nothing more from James Harden other than bad playoff performances. And I'm just gonna stamp him as that. Yes, he's a legend. Yes, he's top 75, one of the greatest players we've ever seen. But I just can't keep going on like watching this shit. We're just and expecting something different because James Harden is who he is, and I'm tired of it. I done
Bro,
had enough of this nigga.
before you go, Gully, I just want to throw this out. Bro, Cleveland scored 3 points in overtime, fam.
And okay, look, and nigga, in the last 7 minutes of the game, okay, the last 7 minutes and overtime, bro, the Knicks went on a 44-11 run. Y'all can't let that type of shit happen, bro.
That's bad, bro.
That's terrible. That's past bad, bro. That shit is terrible. You're not gonna fucking. You just can't let this shit happen. And then
that's not winning basketball.
That's not winning basketball. And coming off of game 7, on top of now you play 2 days later, and now you got to play tomorrow. Y'all not gonna have enough rest. Y'all gassed out. We done seen this shit from Donovan Mitchell before. He gives all he got, and he has no help, and he gasses himself out. Game 4, game 5, game 6, like the last half of the series, he gassed out because he's tried to carry the team so much. And you done carried the team all the way up into this point into the Eastern Conference Finals. I just don't think they got enough to deal with the Knicks to make it to the finals.
I think my take,
and like you said, they played good honestly, up until that point.
It was just a complete total collapse. Like Bubba said, man, it was just they just got outplayed. And like it's just unfortunate, bro, being like in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. You can't have them blenders like that, man. Cavs ain't been on a crumb since LeBron walked out that door. This y'all first opportunity to not only, you know what I'm saying, create a legacy for y'all self, but also, man, just put y'all team on a map, man. LeBron ain't walking back through them. Well, he might next year.
Just to finish the Knicks, I think the Cavs are just gonna be too gassed out to even be able to compete in this series. I see them maybe. I don't think you only done won 2 away games this postseason on the road, and I don't think you're gonna come back tomorrow and beat them in the Garden. So I think Cavs go down 0-2. I think they might win 1 at home, and then I think soon as the Knicks come back to the Garden for game 5, I think the Knicks finish them off. But like I said, Donovan just don't got no help, and I just think that's how the series is gonna go. James Harden giving us blunders, and Donovan trying to take over, and him not getting help from everybody else enough to be able to make it to the finals. But
Mobley gonna have to stand up. I mean, Mobley gonna have to step up. That's just all it is, honestly. If Harden ain't gonna go out there and hoop, he gonna shit on himself like the past 3 games or whatever the case may be. You need a Robin. Somebody has to consume that role, bro. It gotta be Mobley. You an all-star, bro. And like you said, Raymond,
and I don't know if it's gonna be off. I don't know if you're gonna get it off the bench. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be Dean Wade or Sam Merrill, or maybe Dennis Schroeder has like a flashback game to where he can pull 25 points out of fucking midair. But I don't think they got enough. I don't think they got enough, and I don't think the Pistons could have did any better. I think this is just the Knicks' year to make it to the finals to try to compete for a championship.
It's a lucky year for them, for sure. I don't want to say lucky, but when you look, man, the Eastern Conference, they just weren't healthy this year, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody was healthy. You know what I'm saying? You got JT coming back to Boston late in the year. They ain't been able to mesh or gel. You know, he I don't want to say he's a shell of himself, but he ain't the same JT. He gonna need an offseason to continue to rehab and recover from that. Milwaukee, Giannis spent an extended amount of time out. Shit, who else? Yeah, so you really only got the Cavs and the Knicks. Like, Orlando, ain't nobody really taking them serious. I like that. I
mean, the Heat went down as a blunder.
Heat, Hawks, ain't nobody taking them serious, man. So like,
I don't know what Indiana doing.
Weak this year. Indiana wasn't healthy. Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? He was pretty much out all year. So not pretty much, he was out all year. So even Philly, Joel Embiid in and out. Maxey missed a little bit of time. So like, the East was just riddled with injuries. So I think this was the perfect year for New York to be able to capitalize on where everybody else weak at. So, same thing like you said, right? I can see them getting up out of here in 5, man. It's gonna be easy cooking, bro.
Yeah, but shit, Gully, to move on, shit, you can just keep your take rolling on the Spurs and the Thunder. Shit, they play tonight. Mm-hmm. What do the Thunder have to do different to not let Monday night happen again?
Man, it starts off with how they approach defense, right? I'm not really too worried about shots, man. They gon' man, you put up some, they gonna come down and they gonna miss it, bro. You just gotta keep putting them up and have confidence when you shoot. So I think they'll correct that. But I think on the defensive side, man, like they need to get away from whatever plan they got going on with sticking Caruso on Wemby. Yeah, I know that worked last year when y'all, when the Nuggets, or at least when they played the Nuggets or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you can match him up with Jokic to be an irritant, somebody's going to, make him pick the ball up. You let Joker pat the ball and make decisions and this and that, man, you fuck. So I think having an irritant on him, that's why they was able to win that series, man. Just a little pest on Wemby. I mean, on Joker. That's not going to work versus Wemby. Do I think Joker's a better player? Absolutely. But I think Wemby's skill set is completely different, bro.
Yeah.
He's a 7'3" demigod that can pretty much do anything on the court, bro. Like, put Chet 7'2" ass on him, bro, and say, man up, drop your nuts, bro, and guard this man, bro. Why do I have to have a 6'4" guard holding Wemby, bro? Chet, you should look at that like disrespect, bro. Straight up. You the tallest person on the court, second tallest person on the court. Why you ain't holding the tallest? Then, like I told y'all, man, you look at the box score. You got Caruso guard Wemby, right? Who the hell finna box this? Who the hell finna box this dude out? It damn sure ain't finna be Caruso, bro. Wemby had 24 rebounds, gang. Yep. 24 rebounds. That is a recipe for success in any game, bro. If OKC continue to keep Caruso on Wemby, bro, I don't see this getting out of 5. It's gonna be just like New York and Cavaliers, bro. I don't see this getting past 5. If that's the defensive game plan y'all gonna have, you gonna 40 ball y'all every single game. So good luck. That's all I gotta say. Really, good luck. So that's crazy, man. I ain't know, bro. That's what I'm a tall guy. I'm advocating on the tall guys, right? This is why you get that big for nothing shit. When you big as hell and you can't go to this nigga that's big and you got a 6'4" dude. Come on, man. That's why people say we big for nothing, bro. Come on, bro. Lock in.
And then Wemby had 15 defensive rebounds. So that lets you know he's grabbing the boards. Not only that he getting rebounds, he's grabbing the boards off the shots that y'all missing. The threes that y'all ain't even capitalizing on because they was getting to the hole and dishing it back out in the three. Wemby was down there with a crazy presence under that rim, man.
But before you go, man, that shit just scary, bro. Cause like, bro, did y'all see what Harper did while Fox out?
Yeah,
like
7 steals.
That's 25 points missing right there. 20 to 25 points missing right there. And you got, bro, how good of a luxury is it to have your point guard? Yeah, you drafted him high this past year, but having your point guard come off the bench, relieve your all NBA, your all-star point guard, the person that y'all brought in that was gonna make a difference this year and it's done paid off immediately. Have him sit out game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and you got your rookie come in going berserk, man. Like that's a luxury to have, man. And like that's why I think this shit gonna get spooky. This shit gonna get spooky. You put Fox in there, man, he gonna change the tempo. That's a pace guard right there. He gonna change the tempo off rip. So, man, good luck, man. Good luck, OKC.
Yeah, with Fox coming back tonight I think he playing tonight. With Fox coming back tonight, I think you keep the same recipe that you got going already, and you just make sure that Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper keep the same energy and the same pace that the starting 5 just left off the court with. Like you keep that going. I think the Spurs got the recipe to put these boys out of here. And then also OKC has to find a way to bring Wemby out of the paint because all Wemby is doing is just sitting down there guarding the block. We know Shea, J-Dub, Chet, Hardenstein, like that's where they eat the most. They eat in the paint. If Wemby is fucking 9 feet down there in the paint, y'all got to find another way to get y'all points. Y'all got to find ways to bring Wemby out of the goddamn paint. I don't know if it's going to be we pull Hardenstein off the flow and we put Chet at the 5 and just let him and Chet work out, and then we start Caruso. That way we got another 3 and D guy out there for the rest of the players that the Spurs got. Or shit, I really that's really like the only thing that I can see because Hardenstein gave you no production the other day. So I think you got to find a way to bring Wemby out the paint and get the 3 and D guys on the floor and make the shots when they come your way. You got to make the 3-pointers that they give because they giving you the 3 ball. You got to make the 3 ball when they come your way, bring them out the paint, and damn near just keep. I ain't gonna say you're gonna stop anybody. I don't think they have as good as a game, or they could. If the Thunder can't play a worse game than they played Monday night. So with that being said, y'all still took them in a double overtime. All y'all got to do is hit a couple of more shots on the offensive side. I ain't even gonna say you got to get a couple more stops. All you got to do is hit a couple more shots, and then that game is y'all's. So if Shea and J-Dub have to have a better game shooting wise, because what they put up the other night is not gonna beat the Spurs. Shea went 7 for 23 the other night. Yeah, he had 24 points, but you shot terrible. J-Dub went 11 for 25 the other night. He had like 23 or 25 points. Like, yeah, you got your points, but you damn near, y'all two together damn near shot us out the game. So they have to have a better game too tonight.
Yeah.
And I think you made a great point, just having they need somebody to take Wemby out the paint, and I think that's the only solution. And you notice Hardenstein played like 13 minutes the other night, something like that, man. Like, I think the coaches know that. Like, we can't have this big dinosaur, you know what I'm saying, in there, because it's gonna just attract Wemby. It's gonna keep Wemby in the paint. We need floor spaces. So I think that's right. I think you got the antidote to success, Raymond. Shit, put Chet at the 5, slide Williams down to the 4. And slide what's his name? Insert Caruso at the 3, let Dort rock out at the 2. I think that might be our only viable option. Or insert AJ Williams, let him start, and keep Caruso off the bench, because I think it is valuable kind of having Caruso coming off the bench to come in, have a change of pace on defense and everything like that for matchup purposes and everything like that. But yeah, I think you hit it on the head, right? For sure.
Also, bro, OKC played a clean game and still lost. Y'all had a clean game, 14 turnovers. Nigga, Castle got to play better. For the Spurs, like, Castle had what? No, 11 turnovers, bro. Nigga had double-digit turnovers, 11 turnovers.
Damn.
He had more turnovers than his turnovers and assists were the same, bro. He can't do that. You can't have that. That's not a clean game. And I think if he don't have those turnovers, I think it even get a little uglier for OKC. But it got to be a coaching adjustment. The only way they do what you said, Ray, it got to be a coaching adjustment. Yeah. I don't even understand why Vegas even got the Thunder as a favorite still. They must see something that we don't see, or think the Spurs had a fluke win. To me, that wasn't a fluke. To me, there was two teams battling it out, and Wemby just doing what Wemby do. He stepped up. OKC just got to make a coaching adjustment. That's really it. And you down 1-0. You ain't really had to make a crazy adjustment in none of these two other series that you was in. You swept Phoenix. You swept the Lakers. You didn't. It was no point for adjustments, really. That was it. I mean, SGA gonna get his, but I think they got to do a better job defensively, stopping the supporting cast on the Spurs, because them boys were spacing the floor out so nice, and then Wemby just down there doing what he do. He getting defensive boards. I don't know, man. It seems like they got a lot to fix, but at the same time, it seems like they don't, because if they giving y'all the opportunity to shoot those threes, y'all got to knock those down. Got to be.
Man, I saw Wemby come up court, pull that motherfucker from about 45 to tie that
man.
That was in crunch time. Like, that I ain't gonna lie, that was a ballsy move. He came, because you come down and you miss that, game over. But you came down and hit that. You got the crowd back in the game. You boosted the momentum of the team. Bro, that shit right there was one.
Bro, no hesitation. No, he ain't think about it. Bro, as soon as he got that, two drinks.
Oh, another thing too.
45. I'm like, damn.
Another thing too, bro. Like, I think the Spurs should make a coaching adjustment on offense and slowing the tempo down when they got the lead. Because coming out of the second quarter, going into halftime, they gotta slow the pace down and not play towards OKC strength. Because it was at one point the Spurs was missing a lot in the third quarter. OKC came back from down like 10, 11 points. Spurs didn't. Sometimes y'all don't need to push the pace all the time. Sometimes you can slow it down, set some up, kind of see what's open, let Wemby cook and let him eat the way he eat. You pushing that pace and y'all not knocking shit down. Nigga, OKC a team you can't just play with. If you got the lead, you want to try to keep that lead. Yeah, but I just feel like the Spurs kind of went in there like, shit, Wemby doing shit like that. It's like goddamn that Batman versus Superman, when Batman was asked Superman, oh, do you bleed? And And I think that was everybody's question. Like, do OKC bleed?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you niggas be hurt? Y'all was looking demonic out there. Phoenix, LA. Shit, y'all was 9-0 going into the playoffs this season. 9-0. Y'all ain't lost the playoff game, before the Spurs beat them up until last year, game 6. Y'all niggas was looking like y'all was from a different planet.
Yeah.
And
the Avengers, boy.
Man, for real. But that's what it is, man. Tonight, I think if Spurs up after halftime, I get to the Spurs, bro.
But I'm gonna ask this too, though. Do we live in a world where the Spurs can sweep the Thunder?
I'm gonna say nah. I don't think they sweep just because you got the MVP on your team. We done seen Shea go out there and take some games over and just win it just off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? I think he got 1 or 2 of them in him. He's one of the very few players in the league where I group him in with like LeBron, Luka, Shea, Joker, maybe a few more, but that elite group of guys that can win, that are capable of winning a game or two just from just by themselves in a series at any given night. So, and that's probably why the betting sites like that, Bubba, you know what I'm saying? I think they got a lot of stock in Shea kind of turning this thing around because, man, it's hard to deny what that boy done did the last 3-4 years, putting up 30. Man, it's hard to go out there, boy. So, I don't think being a competitor, being an MVP, back-to-back MVP that he is, I'm certainly confident that he'll be able to at least steal a game or two, if not win a series. But yeah, I'm definitely going Spurs all the way. But to answer your question, Ray, I don't think they flat out sweep.
In no world. So if they go up 2-0, so that world don't exist. So if they was to win tonight,
unless Shea just wake up with the bubble guts or something, man, I don't see it. 4 straight.
But see, this is my thing, though, Gully.
Stomach hurt like a motherfucker.
Bro, the caveat to that is, I think it ain't like the Spurs gonna magically stop playing good neither. They smell blood, fam. Nigga, they smell blood, bro. I'm telling you, everybody, fans, people around the league, coaches, they looking like, do these niggas bleed? Okay, we smell blood now. Oh, so you can bleed. Oh, bet. Say less. That's why Wemby felt comfortable coming off half court. Man, these niggas can't fuck with me. Boom, nigga.
Boom.
Blast your ass. Fam, I'm telling you, these niggas finna come out that bit going crazy. I see a world where they can get swept if Spurs go up 2-0. They got to go back to San Antonio too? Man, now I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just see a world where that can happen if they go up 2-0. If they win tonight and go up 2-0, that world exists somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, if they can't find a way, to bring Wemby out, hit their shots, and if J-Dub and Shea don't fix their mistakes from the other night, I definitely see a world where they can get swept. If not swept, gentlemen sweep. I think it is possible.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's way more like 4. That's tough, man.
Yeah,
but like I said,
I don't see Caruso making
0-2, and you go back to the crib with the momentum. And then, like, if y'all don't fix it tonight, it's like, yeah, they really can't fuck with us. They ain't got no answers for what we doing.
I want to see if it's ever been a time where the existing MVP done been swept in the series.
Hold on.
I wonder if that's a thing. Yeah, well, yeah, swept, or at least the Eastern or Western Conference.
Did Brian them get swept by the Mavs?
I think Bron
won one. Tell you right here. Yeah, it done happened a couple times. It only done happened 3. Magic Johnson got swept. By the Pistons in '89. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got swept by the Trailblazers in '77, and then some old nigga got swept in '69. So it ain't happening.
This nigga said some old nigga. You ain't gonna get a nigga no credit.
Give my boy his credit, man.
Y'all know who Wes Unseld is?
Nah, he an old nigga.
He played for the Lakers? He played for the Lakers?
Nah, he played for the Baltimore Bullets. I ain't even know that was a fucking team.
Yeah, he old nigga.
That boy probably had jail shorts on.
Yeah, so like I said, it ain't happening damn near fucking 40 years. But hey, man, history repeats itself. I do see a world where it can happen.
Yeah, if they go up 2-0, it can get ugly. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas smell blood, fam. Wemby also can't come out there and wet the bed. Like, you can't come out here and be spotty.
Yeah,
like,
you can't come out here after a game like that and drop 15 and 11 rebounds and Now you got the fucking 8-9 turnovers, and then they gotta fix their mistakes too. They gotta clean up their game, and I think it is a world where we can see it, but they also got shit that they need to clean up.
Yeah, they do need to clean up them turnovers because they had like what 21, 24 turnovers. Let me see, they had 21 turnovers and y'all still won. I think that's more of an attribute to their offense than just OKC defense, like because OKC like. Fam, y'all let them niggas turn the ball over 21 times. Now, granted, y'all didn't lose by that much.
Look at it like this alone. The only nigga that shot over 50% in the starting five was Wemby. Champagne shot 4 for 12. Devin Vassell shot 5 for 12. Dylan Harper shot 8 for 20. Stephon Castle went 5 for 14. Everybody can't shoot that bad, and y'all leave it in the hands of one nigga.
Yeah.
So, like I said, they fixed that shit. I think both teams got shit to fix. Coaching adjustments need to be made, and then maybe we'll see a different game one tonight. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Bubba, these Mavericks, man. They let your boy go. Jason Kidd fired.
Man, it don't surprise me from reports that I done read that they just had a mutual agreement to part ways. That tells me that the head coach wanted to go in one direction and the GM wanted to go in one direction, GM or owners. But I don't really trust what's their name? The Adelson family. I don't trust them. They own casinos. They bout their money. They bout their bread. They showed me already what they was about when they let Luka go. How do you let your superstar go?
Shiesty, huh?
Man, they shiesty, bro. Real talk, shiesty mask. Y'all let y'all superstar go the year before he took y'all to the Western Conference Finals. 2 years prior, he went to the Western Conference Finals. So it's a guy that you see he can ball. He's getting close. He's getting almost to the finish line. He just need a couple more pieces around him. If you keep him, have Flag, Kyrie, or there go your three-headed monster right there. What are y'all doing? That was stupid. But that goes to show, like, their identity. It showed me who they are. It showed me their character and how they want to move as an organization. And it's just a bad look. And also they know that stain is going to always be on Jason Kidd back, that he was a part of that whole little mishap in letting Luka go, which I don't truly believe that Kidd had any say in that. I really think they just kind of went above him and just like, fuck it, we own the team. We do what we want. I don't think Jason Kidd had nothing to do with that. Most people that are Dallas fans that live in the city, we all know that Jason Kidd definitely wanted Luka there. But it's a terrible look. It's a terrible look for the organization and the owners, the GM, that you can't come to an agreement with your head coach. And he's been there. He's shown promise. He showed that he can win games and he can get these players to buy into the system. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Shame on them. Shame on the Adelson family and the Dumont family. Fuck them.
Yeah, that just shows you they throwing their bread around because bro still had 4 years, $40 million left on his contract. So
they own casinos, bro.
Yeah, like I said, that shows you they don't give a damn about no money. They'll let you go and they'll move on with their life. Gully, what you think?
I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, off the pod, but originally I hated everything about it because I'm looking from the franchise perspective. You just got, one of these quote unquote generational talents in Cooper Flag, and notice they had him playing point majority of the season. Why not keep that coach for his tutelage and to be able to, groom and develop this guy into a similar player in which, the head coach was, because everybody around the league, it's universal known. Jason Kidd has an amazing mind. You know what I'm saying? He's great with X's and O's. He's great in developing guys. He's always had a solid point guard since he's been there. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that move from that aspect, but doing my research a little bit, kind of hearing some of the rumors circling around this why they make the decision, it kind of reminds me of like the Chris Paul situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, although he's a great mind, he's a great leader, well, in some people's eyes, great professional, some people can just get tired of just the abrasiveness, the seriousness, the accountability factor. A lot of people can't handle that. And like a lot of people said Jason Kidd is that type of coach. Although he's a great mind, very good intellectual, he gonna hold your ass accountable.
Yeah.
Ain't no big eyes, little U's, ain't nothing. And sometimes that's hard to play for, you know what I'm saying? We don't care about it. But when you're dealing with these NBA guys that's making millions and millions of dollars, sometimes they can try to make it about themselves. So I just think somewhere he probably lost the locker room in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They probably grown, a little irate with him. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of torn on it. I like it because it's a fresh start. If coach ain't commanding the locker room like he once did, man, it's only right. You move in a different direction. But just from a development standpoint, in which the pieces that they have and the guy that you drafted, I didn't like it just from his sake. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah. And then we live in like today's generation, they don't take accountability well. Like you can't coach them the same way you was coaching people or the way you was coached back in the day. That shit just don't work in today. So you will lose a locker room like that. Trying to sort your dominance in a way.
Boy.
Yeah, like you can't win over a locker room like that. So I can definitely see where he went wrong with that. All right, Gully, we're gonna move on to these Lakers, man. Can the Lakers be contenders without Bron? As we know, he is set to be a free agent this year. We don't know where he's going, but can the Lakers be a contender without Bron? Go.
Chop suey, cook rice. It's over with. So over with. Because at the end of the day, if LeBron walks out of that room or that team, you banking on your two front court guys being Luka and Austin Reeves. Raymond, please tell me, what color are these guys?
They're white. I think they white, coach.
They white. That is a recipe. That is a recipe for failure, bro. That's like having two white corners. Like, you gotta offset it or something. If you go, like, you can't have both your front court guys as poor defenders. Look in the playoffs. Look at the structure that we have right now. What's another team that resembles that? Cleveland. They just got their ass whooped, or at least came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they two front court guys are not known as defenders. You don't even have to be known as a defender, but at least you can stay in front of somebody. Neither one of them guys can. Like Luka damn near worse than Harden. Like, for real on the defensive end. And Austin Reeves ain't that far.
Yeah.
So yeah, they amazing on the offensive side. They gonna put the ball in the hoop. That's never a concern when it comes, because those are two 25 plus per game, scores. But when it comes to the defensive side, boy, once LeBron leaves the Lakers, bro, it's gonna be ole. So can they be contenders? And this goes back to what I said earlier. I think Luka is a part of that group where he's one of the elites where he can get a game or two by himself. He can win a game or two by himself. But so I'm gonna say this with a caveat. Do I think they can be contenders? I think they can make the playoffs. I think they can be a 5 and below seed, having a good year. But serious contenders, meaning can they win the championship without LeBron and spearheaded by Luka and Reeves? No, sir.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think LeBron come back for sure, but I don't think you can keep AR and Luka together either. Like, I'm gonna put a hot take out there. I think the Pistons should go after AR and trade Jalen Duren over either Jalen Duren or Isaiah Stewart to the Lakers. I think we should see a move like that, because you can't keep both of these guys. Like, now I don't think they can be contenders without them. Shit, you wouldn't. You really wouldn't contend with them. You got swept. So you was in the playoffs technically, so you contended, but y'all wasn't finna do shit with the Spurs. You got swept by the Thunder, and without LeBron, y'all don't win. Y'all don't beat the Rockets without Bron. So
that's actually a fire ass take, Raymond. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Just from the strength of, like, I think both of them have what each other need.
Mm-hmm.
Pistons need a guy that can relieve Cade of his duties. We just talked about this in other pods, bro. It's so, the Pistons are so Cade dependent to where if he has a bad game, bro, that team is fucked, bro. There's nobody else that can spell him. There's nobody else that can just relieve him from his duties from just being a ball handler. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot of the onus on Cade to not only make, not only facilitate, but also score the ball, man. He needs somebody else, another Batman. And Duren, I like him. I think he's a good player, but, like, he reminds me of more of like a effort guy, a high energy guy, a tough guy that's gonna get hard baskets. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna protect the paint. That's gonna get those second chance points. He's not a guy that you just pass it to him like, all right, yo, world, rock out.
Yeah,
he's not that guy. You need somebody like Reeves that can do that. And the Lakers, they also need You look on the other side, Luka can play. He can do whatever he want, man. Luka game is so controlled by himself to where like can't nobody slow him up. Can nobody? Speed him up. Can nobody slow him down? Like I'm confident with him. But the Lakers also need front court presence. Like taking a swing on Ayton. Like bro said, I knew when he dyed his hair, he was out of there, boy. You out of there, fam. Like I can see him. They telling him pack his bags up at the end of the year. Well, now pretty much. I don't see them bringing him back, but I think having Durham, it would be a match made in heaven for Luka. Because what Luka like, even in Dallas bubble, Luka like them live threats. He got Dan getting it off the glass and Lively, bro.
Yep.
I can see Durham being the same type of guy. So that's an amazing ass take, man. I think that'll be a match made in heaven.
I don't
or not to cut you off, Bubba, or if they could, I don't know if they done doing business with the Mavs, or you go get Derek Lively or Gafford.
We don't. I'm gonna tell you, Ray. Don't suggest that shit because nigga, then it's gonna leave that. No, nigga, that's bad. No, that's bad on us. Fuck the Lakers. We already done lost our coach. We got these casino gurus running the show. We a shit show over here, bro. We a circus, man. We a circus. You finna give a generational talent a new coach. He getting his feet wet. He set a couple records. Don't get me started, bro, because that shit'll irritate me. But the Lakers, man, they gonna have some money to throw around. Bron finna open up $53 million. Reeves is guaranteed 13, but they paying him he got a player option. Shit, Vanderbilt, well, he's still gonna be there. DeAndre Ayton got a player option. Shit, they can open up about 80 to 90 million going into next season. So they'll have some money to throw around. I don't think Bron stay because just long term for the future, we need to try to get some reliable pieces around Luka. And we need to try to think of a world that LeBron is not on his team no more. He's on the tail end of his career, bro. And LeBron, our reports came out today that LeBron, coming from Rich Paul, LeBron them said, his team said that him taking the vet minimum or a pay cut is not even an option. They said that's not even on the table. So Bron already basically, I think that's Bron team telling Rob Pelinka, we not taking no minimum, we not taking no pay cuts. Either pay us this and we stay or we gone. I don't see the Lakers doing that for their future. That's stupid because what you going to do, keep the same team and expect a different result? It's not going, especially with what we seeing right now, OKC and the Spurs. That game the other day, I think that put the whole league on notice. Everybody. Like, bro, these niggas over here are different, bro. These niggas are they different. You really got a ball. The Nuggets got bounced. That's tough. Timberwolves still balling. Like, bro, y'all really got 5 or 6 teams in the West that you have to really go through. Like, you got a guaranteed 4 teams that you could possibly go game 7, series after series after series. Nigga, that's gonna be a gauntlet to go through, bro. The only way you safe, nigga, is if you the first or the second seed. Anything under that, bro, you got a gauntlet to go through. And if Rob Pelinka's smart and he's looking around, he's probably saying, bro, we got to go out and get some guys. Bron, I love you, but Bron, you got to go. Take your son with you. And that's...
You know he going too on me.
That's how he
pack that nappy head ass up, nigga, out. Pack him out.
Come on, man. Not too much on my boy, Bronny, man.
That nigga sorry. He asked. But shit, we're gonna move on to a little bit of NFL. A-Rod came out and said today he retiring after the season. Where do the Steelers go after A-Rod?
I said that last pod, but last time we discussed it, shit. That 1-year deal, I think he doing it for Mike. I think he doing it for Mike McCarthy. It's like, bet I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna throw you a bone. Shit, he got everything he want. We've seen the best of A-Rod. We've seen the worst of A-Rod. It can't get no better from here, and it can't get no worse. I mean, you won a bowl. If you win a bowl, we seen that story before. We seen you get hurt before. We seen you have bad seasons. So it can't get no better or worse. And I think right now is the right time. It's the perfect time. Where the Steelers go from here, I think they just keep. I mean, you got to get a QB. You're going to have to draft a QB. Next year's draft class may be good, but if y'all have a good season, y'all ain't going to get no early picks. Y'all going to have to trade up. So it's that front office going to have to make a move, or they're going to have to make a move for something. Shit, that'll save them some bread anyway. Because they ain't paying A-Rod, what, $22 million? Shit,
Yeah, 1 year, 22.
they gonna have some bread, and you go out and get you a rookie QB. Shit, yeah, shit, they'll be set up for the future. Honestly,
Yeah, and then I think him.
Yeah,
I think he'll be a good bridge quarterback. And not saying he a bridge quarterback because he was there last year, but I think he'll be a good quarterback for Will Howard and Drew Allard to learn from this year. I don't. I think they could learn a lot within this year. I know A-Rod ain't just like the mentoring type because we seen that with Jordan Love, but they seem like one of them.
Don't me hating that nigga,
again,
bro.
they got the complexion for the connection. They all white. I think they more of like I could sit back and learn rather than I don't know how Jordan Love was trying to learn or how Aaron Rodgers was trying to teach or how that I don't know how that chemistry was going. But I think they some smart quarterbacks. I think they can sit back and take mental notes more better than maybe what Jordan Love was taking. Or like I said, I don't know how he was taking notes, but I think he's a good I think he could be a good like a role model quarterback in a way for this last season. Like I said, if he's telling you now this is my last season, and y'all need to learn everything y'all can from him during this season, and then y'all see where that takes y'all. So we'll see how they perform in preseason, and then maybe if they get thrown out there in a couple of games next year, we'll see. But I don't think you go draft another quarterback 3 years in a row because that's gonna leave you with 3 quarterbacks who ain't never started a game next year. If y'all do draft a quarterback, and that's not the spot you want to put DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman and all them cats in. That's not the spot you want to put them in.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and I think same thing, pretty much echoing a lot of what y'all said. I don't hate the move. It's just one of those things. Like I said, man, I look at Steelers as bridge QBU, boy. Like they're gonna have somebody in there again next year that they goddamn has showed some promise, but nobody want to take a risk on them, and they'll give them that opportunity, man. We just gotta wait to see. Somebody gonna get hurt this year, and the backup gonna have to fill it in. And 9 times out of 10, that backup is gonna be the Steelers' starting quarterback next year if he does well.
But see,
so we'll see how we'll see how it goes.
I was saying that because isn't next year QB draft class should be better than this year's?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
next year.
But see, that's why I said that.
Draft class.
Yeah.
I just think
The draft in whole is just better.
Yeah.
And this was a decent draft this year. But next year you got some dogs, boy. You got the cream of the crop coming out.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Gully, you ain't been putting no slips in?
Next year you got Arch Manning coming out. You got John Mateer coming out. You got
Dante Moore.
You got Dante Moore coming out.
That's for Oregon, right? He's Oregon, right?
He was supposed to come out this year. They ain't know who was gonna be the number one between him
dude
and
from
Fernando.
Ole Miss.
Trinidad.
Trinidad coming out this year. You got Sam Levier coming out this year.
Oh, what's that North Texas quarterback? They saying he
went to Oklahoma. He followed his coach to Oklahoma State. You talking about Messamaker, Drew Messamaker?
Oh yeah. I like him.
He good.
What about dude from USC? Can he come out next year? Just over there with Lane Kiffin. I mean, not Lane Kiffin.
What's his name? Like Mayava, Jordan Mayava.
Yeah, what's his name? Not Lane Kiffin, but damn, what?
Nico Pavia or something? Not Pavia.
The coach over there, man, at USC.
I don't know the coach name.
Yeah,
I know the
Lincoln Riley. Yeah.
Like I said, it's not. I want to say his name Jordan Mayava. If I ain't mistaken.
Okay. Is he coming? That nigga kind of cold, boy. That boy kind of cold.
You got old boy who just got booked with gambling, Brendan Sorsby.
Yeah, he was still set
to be a high draft pick. Like I don't think that's going him not playing this year might drop his draft stock a little bit, but just say if you damn near couldn't have played no better last year. I mean, you couldn't have played no better this year than you gonna play. Well, you couldn't have played no better this year than you played last year. So I think him damn near just sitting this season if he don't play again, which I doubt he does. But him not sitting this season, I think that kind of just keeps him level because you can't tank like too bad because you can't go out there and throw a bad performance this season. So I think Brandon Sorsby he'll still get drafted next year.
I'm not high on Julian Sand, man. OSU quarterback. I ain't high on him.
I like Sand.
I'm not high on him. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. He's small for the league, and he's not quick. He's not a Kyler Murray or a Jaden Daniels that can really get shifty and freaky out there on the field. But for me, he's little, bro. 6'1", 200. you gotta really have a Brett Favre, Drew Brees arm, or your completion percentage got to be crazy with the level of comp. Like you got to go crazy out there, and So and it's like I've never seen you without a number one receiver.
Yeah, that's what I was just finna say. We know, like we know Ohio State quarterbacks don't translate to the league. I mean, besides C.J. Stroud, that first year was damn near looked like a miracle. We'll see how he do this year, but I think the team around him is so good. Like all you have to do, you don't play to win. You just play like him for him. He's just playing not to lose. So I think his team around him being so good is kind of what's keeping him like in the relevancy in the draft talks. Then you got C.J. Carr, quarterback out of Notre Dame. He coming out next year. Man, it's a stack.
What about your boy Gully? Wisconsin quarterback. Pat Mahomes too.
he tore his. He had.
Now he at Oregon. He Oregon.
Wait. He left.
Behind Dante.
Yeah, he left.
Yeah,
because Dante was supposed to go to the draft, so he went to Oregon thinking he was going to be able to recover and play this season. But Dante stayed, so now you at Oregon behind Dante while you recover. So you kind of shot yourself in the foot.
Stupid. All that transfer. That's what that transfer portal shit bite niggas in the ass. Ain't got no loyalty. Stay at school. Stop bucking the system. Like these niggas.
Yeah, his little. I forgot where. I think his little brother transferred too, though. I think his little brother I think his little brother went to Wisconsin. I could be wrong though.
Nah, him and his brother.
Another nigga ain't how
was at Wisconsin. I think they both left because he announced he was leaving first, and then the older brother left.
Bro, but this draft finna be so crazy, bro.
Y'all like Bryce
we ain't
Underwood?
Even got on the. Yeah,
I think he got the athletic ability. Like he got the athletic ability. I like the zip he got on his passes. Like I like everything about Bryce Underwood. I think he needs a better coach around him because last year, like you bring in an athletic quarterback and all you give him is read options and bubble screens and this. Like you got to give him a chance to open up his playbook and see what type of and see what all he can and can't do. You could only get so much of a sample size from somebody that's handing the ball off and throwing bubble screens. I think I seen that kind of when he faced Oklahoma. Like they kept you running the ball on third down. Like give him a chance to make a play. Let him roll out. Let him get some bootlegs. Let's see his arm. So I think under a better OC, I think we see more of him. But we'll see how he look in his sophomore year though. Yeah. I'm interested to see him.
Yeah, and his coach, he didn't make it no better. His coach on that freaky shit, all them allegations and shit, bro. You supposed to be developing your 5-star QB, man. You out this motherfucker.
That's why you didn't understand why why we was having OC problems. You all in the goddamn
nigga. And she was a mid-pack
kitchen. You tripping?
That was some mid. You getting caught with some mid, nigga. Mid pack. I'm gonna tell you who I like though. I like Lenore Sellers, bro. Niggas don't, boy.
Oh, I forgot that's another one.
And DJ Reed out of A&M.
Oh yeah, man.
And Lagway. Lagway.
Yep. Hey, this draft gonna be crazy.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. I think
I fuck with Lagway.
Lagway is ass. Lagway.
Bro, I fuck with Lagway, bro.
Ass. But on that take though, Gully, we're gonna wrap this shit up because you damn near about pissed me off. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. That's all we got for today's pod. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.